Hello friends and welcome. Thank you for joining me today for another brick in the mall. My name is Sean and when we left off it was day number 24. I let the time run a little bit. I know at the end of the last episode I said I was going to let it run until we discovered clothing supplier, but then I realized I want to try a little experiment here and I figured it would be more interesting for you guys if you got to see me try it. So, we've got our vanilla food set up here. But what I think I'm going to do is set up some little mini stores within Vanilla Foods and see if we can make that work. I guess I'm not going to. How can I? Can you unassign? Like if I made that storage or something? There we go. So I'm going to make this storage, and then I'm going to remake it back into an actual store. So we're going to make all that storage, and then we're going to go store, and we're going to make it. There's a store. Okay, it is making those all different stores, which is good. Nice if it would make them like different colors. Yes. Okay, great. All right, so we've set up 4 little stores there. I'm going to build a cash register in each one. Right? It's going to be fresh fish, fresh meat, fresh bread. And then I guess I could try like fresh fruit or something for the other one. See what happens. Because I want to be able to get to like tier 3 on those things. Yeah. We're gonna go object, cash register. Where's the cash register? Checkout counter. There we go. And we turn that like that. So there's 1, 2, 3. So 1 for each of those little stores. And then they're all gonna. Let's see. This will be the bread store. So it will get 4 little tables. And these are fresh meat and fish. And I may not need that store. We'll see if I can do some other specialized thing for that. But I could even make that like, I don't know, something else. Wow, this store is getting very busy. So I'm probably going to have to add a couple more registers just to our regular grocery store to keep up with, because people are lining up pretty heavily here. Although having 3 people in a line is not really the end of the world. All right, so let's manage these stores. This will be well, we'll just call it meat market. We'll have you open from like 6 to midnight. That'll be fine. Or no, 6 to 10. And we're going to assign storage. So you're going to share storage. Why will you not let me assign storage? Oh, there we go. Great. Let's go to this one next. Manage store. You're going to be something fishy. Assign storage. You will open at 8 and stay open 16 hours. Okay, open at 6, stay open 16 hours. No, you know what? I kind of like the, wait a minute. There, let's try that. 13 hours, or 7. Boy, oh boy, what is wrong with me? Okay, storage is assigned there. Let's manage this one. And let's call it fresh bread. And you will open, why not, 8, and you'll stay open until midnight. See which one is the most successful. And you're going to have that storage area also. Great. So these stores are all going to need the same thing. They're all going to need 1 stock clerk, I guess. Hopefully just 1. Somehow I hired you as a cashier. That's not really what I wanted to do. And to hire you as a stock clerk. Christy, there you go, thank you. You can do that, that's fine. And I'm gonna hire a stock clerk for this store, because right now, there's just a bunch of people that I would not want to hire as cashiers. All right, Raymond, you can be a stock clerk here. And finally, down here, hire a stock clerk. Ah, there we go. There's somebody I might actually want to have as a cashier. Ben, you can be our stock clerk. Let's hire a cashier. Joanna. Yikes. I guess Peter. I'm going to need 2 cashiers here. Boy. Jerry. And Andrea, I guess. And at this store, Julie and Jane. Okay. So you're going to come in at 7. Wait, when does this store? What are the hours here? 8 to 16. Yeah, so you want to come in at 8. And then you will come in at 16. This store, they open at 7. So you'll come in at 7. You'll come in at 15. And finally, this store, this one opens at 6. So you come in at 6. You'll come in at 14. Great. And all right, so we've got some very specialized stores here. And hopefully they should be able to reach tier 3 for their stuff. So this is food, fresh bread, food, fresh bread, food, fresh bread. And the real benefit of this setup is that they'll get the impulse sales from the people walking through the entry to the main store, in theory. We'll see. We'll see what happens. They won't open up till tomorrow, but I'm real curious to see how well this works. And then, of course, store 13 here. Not sure what I'm going to do with that. Probably fruits and vegetables. Does it tell me how to get a higher tier on? So, like, there's just not a pressing need for those. It could be that there is no higher tier. It could just be that fresh meat, fresh fish, and fresh bread are the only ones that we're going to get the higher tier on. We are top tier on beverages. I could make that like a little wine store. So why don't I try that? Build. Wine goes on food shelf, right? I know I have wine. Yep, that's wine down there in our beverage store. So we'll set those up. And we'll build a register, checkout counter. And manage store. That'll be our winey place. You'll go 7 to 13, why not? 7 to 23. Staff, hire stock clerk. You, hire cashier. Hire cashier. It's pretty good cashiers at the wine store. You come in at 7. You come in at 15. All right, very good. Ready to go. Nope. And these will be easy to set up. Beverage, wine, beverage, wine, wine, wine. And I need to set the storage to there. Very good. All right, so this storage unit is getting a lot of demand. And I love how those tables disappear when I zoom out too far. The storage unit's getting a lot of demand, so we're going to see how well that holds up. Holy mackerel, look at how busy this store is. We definitely need to do some more hiring and staffing. How about some just more hiring and put in some more registers for our grocery store here. So we're going to hire cashier. Blah. And these are all going to be at the bottom, right? All right, hire cashier. I guess you. Yikes. Probably sociability is more important than speed. I don't know. This is kind of later in the day. Alley. Actually, I'll have you at 7. And I'll have you at like 10. Then that would mean you at like 15. And you at 16. So we would have 7 registers running through most of the day. I think I might want to have you in a little earlier. There we go. That looks pretty good. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 registers. All right, let's see how that looks for tomorrow. And maybe I'll need to hire even more, but we've got plenty of room for additional people to be hired. I may need to hire another stock clerk as well. Like, these shelves are staying fairly full, but I feel like, I mean, if it's anything like real life, a 40% full shelf will not sell. 100% full shelf will sell, but 40% full shelf will definitely lose sales. People don't like to buy the last items off of the shelf. It's weird. Interesting how like this closes down. I probably should switch some of these fresh fish things over to something else, since we've got specialist things like ice cream, frozen vegetables, frozen pizza. I don't want to take it all out because we do need to have some available for people who are coming in at night. That's fish, that's meat. There we go. I think that'll be all right. What do we got down here? Frozen pizza, frozen vegetables. All right, that's good. Good stuff. And another successful day for us has come to a close. How are we doing on research here? 24 hours or so, a little more than 24 hours, 30 hours. Until we get there. Probably could use another janitor, it looks like. Hire janitor. You are fast but unsociable. So you know what? And you have janitor skill already. That's nice. Gonna make you a janitor, and you're gonna come in at whatever this hour is where there is nobody. So I guess that's up here. There we go. We'll have 24-hour janitor service starting tomorrow. And we'll see if that's gonna be enough to clean up all the garbage and smudges everywhere. Actually, we probably could use a second janitor during the day. Staff, hire janitor. Oh boy, another one that's... You're pretty good at being a janitor. Alright, yep, you can work middle of the day hours too. Mr. Previous experience. Alright, so I'm keen to see how well our specialist shops work out. It's weird that they walk down to the middle of the aisle before they come in there. Hey, wait a minute. What are you doing? Did you just like steal that? Oh shit. Did I no, that's fresh fish. That's wait a minute. Oh, I got the stores mixed up. Huh, when I hit spacebar to put the space in the name there, it paused and unpaused it. Come on, game. What's going on here? Where's our employee for something fishy? There is something fishy. Can they not reach their register with it up against the wall like that? I bet you that's the case. Shit. And I can't expand it out any further. Dang. Yeah, tier 3, but what good? That doesn't do me any good when I can't. Alright. I can still make it work. Well, they're not gonna be able to stand there because that shelf is in the way there too. Dang. Oh well, but I guess the point is that the overall theory seems to work. That I can have these specialized little mini stores within a larger store and still have a successful store. But it does look like there's no way for our staff to reach their cash registers. Let's keep an eye on Peter here just to make sure, but I'm pretty sure that they can't walk, for some reason they can't walk between the wall and the cash register, even though they can kind of do that everywhere else. And that would fit in with what happened yesterday over at the fast food restaurant too, where we ran into problems where they couldn't pick stuff up next to the Alright, so you're coming into work. Where are you at? Let's follow you. No, I say let's follow you. There you go. It's like you're happy and ready to come to work. You're here. Arrived at work. Oh. Okay. Well, I don't know why your coworker went home early, but you know, seems to be no penalty for employees leaving early. But our grocery store is doing very well, I must say. And yeah, that's good. Good stuff. Trying to find a nice, good shot for our cover. That doesn't do anything. That takes the screenshot though. Still a lot of garbage sitting over here from shelves that have emptied out or something. It must be food that went bad. All the food left over on the fast food warmer or something. I don't get any details on that. This place is just a mess. I bet you our cover janitor, you know what I mean, our two janitors at once thing, that second janitor has gone home already. So it's not like he's going to come over and clean this stuff out. So I might need to hire another janitor, but we'll see. We'll see. Let the nighttime janitor come in, and you don't want to make too many judgments too early on. But we are making very good profit, looks like. You know, we're up to $120,000, even though we've been continuing to build at a steady rate. I wonder how these little stores, do we get specific information for the little individual stores? So it didn't really make much money today. The store didn't make much money today. Or did that one? This store lost a lot of money today. The fresh bread store? Holy mackerel. I'm going to say it's too early to really judge. Or is it that having these stores here drives the sales at other stores? So like we are definitely meeting our fresh meat demand. So I wonder if they can get the tier 3 stuff from one of these other fridges, even though, right? Like you know, if I have this up to tier 3, they'll still buy this to meet the demand even though it's only tier 2? Or do they have to come down here to one of these and buy the tier 3 stuff? It's hard to say. I do feel like we probably have too many, because these things are all perishable, we probably have too many racks in these stores. So I'm going to go ahead and remove those. I'm not quite sure why that was. That because it was expired. So I'm going to remove those as well. Maybe this store's going to do a little better. I mean, it had people lined up in the lineup thing. Yeah, we'll see how it looks after a little bit of time. Also, it looks like they got most of that cleaning done over here. So we'll have 2 janitors here shortly. Oh, we should have 2 janitors already. Wow, it's already 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock almost. So time is flying by in our game here. Especially if I run it at top speed, time will definitely fly by. Yeah, I think a second janitor later on in the day is probably worthwhile also. So we're going to hire a janitor. Nobody's skilled in being a janitor, so we'll hire you. And we'll put you in at whatever time that other janitor goes home. There we go. Probably won't start showing up till tomorrow, but that's alright. There we go. Select finance. I don't really look at this page. So there's our daily profits. 10-day average, $10,000. Yesterday, $10,000. All right, that's fine. I don't need to take out any loans or anything. Great. Research. Oh, we researched clothing. I guess we're researching chemicals now. That is quite a few products. But actually, somebody recommended that I should try the bus transport. I wonder what that does. I think I'm going to go for products first. Maybe we'll do bus transport next. We'll see. But it's not like we don't have enough people coming in. We have plenty of people coming in. Actually, if I had more people coming in, it might overwhelm this store. But we do have clothing, so I want to try to get some clothing. We can just set up a whole new store for clothing, and that can be the start of our new mall down here. Now, let's take a look at clothing. So we would want to have a shoe store. Wow, men's shoes and women's shoes. And jewelry, which is weird because jewelry I thought was a luxury item. Clothing. All right, so men's shoes, women's shoes, jewelry, and lingerie. How am I going to go about doing that? Let's see. Build foundation. Now, these 16 wide stores definitely seem to be enough for these kind of specialist items, right? How am I going to set that up? Because I think that these are probably also like impulse items. So that would do for that one. It takes an awful lot of space though. Because I'm thinking like men's shoes, women's shoes, jewelry. So I think I'm going to do them this way. So they'll have to walk past all of these things to get further on in the store. So that's 1, that's 2, 3, 4. And then we'll set a regular clothing store up over on this side. That should be plenty of room for a regular clothing store. and then we will build the storage area in the middle here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll put the storage area just like right in here. It's going to take up a lot of room in the clothing store, but that's okay. And there we go. We can get the speed going again. And let's start putting in some doorways. So we'll put the regular door just right up here, so they have to walk in over here and go through all the specialist stores before they can get to the regular stores. And so we're going to put the put that down there. So that means road will go like this. I did a pretty good job of lining those up, actually. Nice job. And then we'll put the roadway there. Actually, I don't know if I want to have it there. Actually, I don't even know if I want to have it, because I'm thinking, well, we'll have the building go like this, and then we'll have it go down this way, so we can probably have the roadway go out a little more that way. I don't want to go nuts on it, but that should be fine. I don't think we're going to have any problems with that. We can run that a little faster. Problem with these construction workers, it's like I want to have like 8 of them going while I'm building this, but then most of the time I don't need those construction workers here. And, you know, I don't want to pay for 8 people, and I don't want to keep hiring and firing construction workers over and over again. First off, that would fill up all of my potential employees with a bunch of construction workers, which I don't need. I still don't get why they make these weird mistakes with building the walls and foundations and stuff. It's just bizarre. All right, look how clean our floors are. They're beautiful. We are keeping up just fine with the traffic through here. I guess, so we are researching like detergents and stuff, right? Chemical supplier. So their chemical supplier, oh boy, and we have media, and we still have so many different product chains to discover. But we're going to want to set up specialized stores for electronics and cameras and all those things. And if this setup that we're doing over here works out pretty well, that'll give us a good template for our next shop to be set up. So. And it's not like we're short on money. We could probably start planning the foundation and stuff for the next building like as soon as this one gets done. Although I worry that, so maybe we'll get all the tables and everything set up in here, and then once all that, the cash registers and tables and everything are set up, we can have them start setting up the foundations and maybe building some roadways and stuff while those things are going on. Meanwhile, let's watch and see how busy things are. Our restaurant's doing very well. It's not getting overwhelmed or anything, but everybody's staying busy. Beverage shop doing just fine. Grocery store, maybe a little overstaffed at this point. So weird that it was like super busy and now it's less busy. Now, why are we have people that are getting stuff from down here and then they were going up to the other registers? Like, why are they doing that? That seems wrong. Really? Is it already the end of the episode? Well, that's a shame. Gosh, guys, I'm really having fun with this. I don't know about you. Unfortunately, we've reached the end of the episode. So between episodes, I'm going to go ahead and set up this store. I'll get the storage area set up. I don't think we're going to be able to open it yet because we are still going to have to get all this parking and everything set up. But I will let a little bit of time go by, and we'll get a little closer to our chemical supplier thing. But mostly I'm just going to wait until they get all this. And once they get all the furniture set up in there, I will stop it again. Thank you very much for watching this episode today, and I appreciate the interest so far in this series. I wasn't sure how it was going to turn out. If you would like me to name a store after you, or if you want to suggest a name for one of our stores, just don't make it anything too crazy, and I will definitely consider it. Yeah, just leave it down in the comments. I always want to hear from you guys down in the comments. Thank you for watching today. If you enjoyed the video, I hope you'll let me know down in the comments or click the like button. Just a reminder, I do stream on Twitch on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Check in the description of this video for details on that. Thank you so much for subscribing. I do really appreciate it, and I will see you here again real soon with the next episode. Bye!